Hi everyone, it's Melissa, and today I am going to do the second tome around tag. I saw this tag earlier this year on Scallydandling about the books. Hope I got that name right. I will put the channel down below. And it looked like fun. Before we go any further, in case you've watched other videos, my background's kind of way different. I have quite a lot of really nice natural light today, so I've moved myself to take advantage of that. So the first question, let me move my book. The first question is, do you buy secondhand books? I guess I should have mentioned that this tag is about buying secondhand. Yes, I do. I buy secondhand books more so than I buy new books. Partly because of, financial reasons. It's just more economical, and also slightly because of environmental reasons as well. I'm a very waste not, want not type of person, and I like reusing and recycling. Question number 2 is, what was your latest purchase? So this was a while ago, of course, because we can't go to thrift shops and library sales right now, but I did go to a thrift shop. I think it was back in January. So that would have been my last purchase, and I bought a few things. I'll show them to you. So here's what I picked up most recently. This book, oh shoot, can you see that? There we go. Still Alice by Lisa Genova. So they made a movie out of this too, but it's about someone who has early onset Alzheimer's, an academic who gets it. That's all I know about that. But I know that the film adaptation of that was quite highly regarded, so I decided to pick up the book. I also saw this, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. And I saw at least 2 or 3 booktubers talking about this book, and it sounded interesting, so I picked that up. I also got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I talked about this in my Clear Out TBR video, so I am planning to read this in April. I have been wanting to read this for over a decade, I'm sure. I also found this copy of Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and this was not a classic that was really on my radar, but I figured why not? I'm trying to read more classics this year, and it was a really nice cover. And then to round it out, I got, because if you buy 5, you get like a discount. So I bought this, The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan. And I literally bought it to round it out. None of the other books looked good to me, and I don't know anything about this book, but I recognize the author name because she wrote The Joy Luck Club. So I decided to pick it up because why not? Okay, question 3 is, what condition do you find acceptable, i.e. tatty or not tatty? So I'm not that picky about secondhand books. If it has like a creased spine or even minor like scratches or dents or small tears, that's fine with me. If there was like a really big tear or something, like a big chunk, out of the cover, I might reconsider. But yeah, tatty doesn't really matter to me. What does matter to me is the smell. I'm sure if you've ever shopped secondhand books, sometimes you pick one up and there's just an odor, and I find like once a smell has seeped into the pages of a book, you cannot get it out. So tatty is fine, smelly is not. Question number 4 is, after you have read said book, did you keep it for a reread or redonate it? I guess that kind of depends on how much I enjoyed the book. And also maybe what condition it was in. But normally I keep them. If I really didn't like it, I would redonate it. Question number 5, do you have a favorite place you like to go when looking for secondhand books? So I live in a small city, so there's not that many options. There's a secondhand bookstore, one in my city, and I go there sometimes, but the prices are not that great, and I get it because it's a small independent shop. So sometimes I go to the local just like generic thrift store, which is where I got those books. But I would say 90% of the time I check out my local library book sale. Oh, and once a year there's a local university women's something chapter. I don't know what it's called, but they have a big yearly used book sale, like thousands of books. I love it. And this year it's canceled because of COVID-19. So I'm pretty bummed about that, but we'll have to go next year. Question number 6, hardback or paperback, do you have a preference? My preference is for paperback just because it's easier to fold and read. I don't care for hardcover. Unless it was like a really beautiful cover, or maybe something like that I wanted to last longer, if it was like a classic that I wanted to pass down to my kids or something, but paperback usually. Question 7, have you found any real gems? Oh yes, I'm gonna grab them. Okay, so there were 2 that came to mind because they were 2 classics that I haven't read, and I've been trying to amass classics as I find them, and also like borrow them from the library. But these ones, I just really liked the covers on them. So I'm assuming someone must have donated both of these at the same time because it's the same style, but I'll show them to you. They're just really bright and colorful. I don't know, I really dig these covers, but it's Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne and The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. So these are both on my TBR for whenever I get to them. Question number 8 is optional, and it is find a book from your shelves that you can donate. And I'm not going to do this because we can't donate right now. I can't drop anything off. Libraries are closed. And I'm also pretty good about purging things frequently. Like wouldn't call myself a minimalist, but I don't really like clutter, so I'd be hard pressed to find anything. Question number 9 is go ahead and tag some people. And I don't think I'm going to do that because I've just started BookTube and my channel is quite small. So just consider this your tag if you are someone who likes buying secondhand and you also have a BookTube channel. Consider yourself tagged, and if you do it, you can comment down below and I'd love to go watch it. So that's all for today, and I hope everyone is doing okay, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.